Another way pilots train for real-world situations is the simulator.
Okay, we're here at the instructor's console and we're going to run a crew through a syllabus hop right now. We're sitting on the aircraft carrier and we're going to launch them off, go do an intercept and do a little strafe on a ship in an airfield, and then we'll do an intercept and then back to the boat. Let's go ahead and let's launch them.
Okay, your intention. Some of your salute.
In the simulator, every attempt is made to recreate deck activity. Even the catapult officer with the yellow shirt has a role in this computer. Although it may seem like a frivolous detail, aligning the nose wheel with the catapult box must be done quickly and with precision. There is no way to truly simulate the carrier takeoff. Accelerating from 0 to 150 knots in less than 3 seconds is an unmistakable feeling that is only realized during a true catapult shot.
Okay, now we're going to throw a couple bogeys out there, and Roach here is going to fly against them, and we'll see if we can get an intercept and possibly a kill.
With the press of a button, the instructor can also take to the air, and if he so chooses, can try to attack the Tomcat. First, an air platform list is activated. This reveals a short list of Russian-built fighters, from the MiG-21 fish bed to the Su-27 flanker. For this engagement, the instructor chooses the MiG-29 Fulcrum. Within the software is contained information about the MiG's flight characteristics, fuel loads, and armament. When the air platform is activated, the MiG summary switches to a tactical display screen. Now the location of the two aircraft can be monitored. The two pilots are already on a collision course. The instructor's only cues are the simulated heads-up display in front of him and the tactical grid to his right. Simulator instructors are Tomcat pilots, privy to the tactics employed by the trainees sitting in the other room. Every time the trainee makes turns to gain a tactical advantage, the instructor counters with a turn of his own.
Yeah, inside 10,
On a large screen in the center of the console is the heads-up display seen by the trainee sitting in the simulated cockpit. With this point of view, the trainee can acquire important location and targeting information while still looking at his horizon reference.
12 miles.
As the instructor turns back into the trainee, he too checks his heads-up display for targeting information. Both planes are now closing at over 1,000 miles per hour. Whether simulated or real, the longest period of aerial combat is the time leading up to the point when the planes are within missile range of one another. Once they are within range, events unfold rapidly. The outcome is usually decided in a matter of seconds. The advantages of using a simulator to train for aerial combat are many. There is no danger of entering a fatal spin, aircraft maintenance is unnecessary, and fuel is not burned. However, the tactics employed are the same. With the dogfight in progress, the console operator will change the azimuth on the tactical display. Now he has a three-dimensional view of the chase. The lines protruding down from the planes give the instructors an indication of the true distance between them. With each grid representing 100 square miles, the MiG is now within visual range. As the Tomcat pulls a 6G turn, the instructor takes evasive action. In such a close combat situation, the weapon of choice is generally the heat-seeking Sidewinder missile. However, by unleashing a stream of 20mm cannon fire, the trainee is attempting a more traditional style of attack. The instructor manages to evade the onslaught of bullets and continues ahead of the Tomcat. With this, the trainee decides that a Sidewinder is needed to finish off the MiG. Trainee obtains a lock-on. The Sidewinder missile, represented by a small green cross, is seen heading directly into the hapless MiG. The heads-up display tells the rest. Having finished the job, the trainee must still complete the final step of the equation, getting back aboard the ship. Most pilots agree that this can be even more difficult than the dogfight itself. The trainee bolters, meaning that he has missed all 4 wires and must try again. Although the trainee has boltered, the instructors are determined to make his second approach even more difficult. The trainee will no longer have the benefit of a clear, sunny day. A cloud ceiling of 300 feet is chosen, and visibility disappears. To make life even more difficult, the instructors decide to throw some fog into the mix. Foggy conditions are even worse than clouds because it hinders the pilot's visibility all the way down to the ship. To add still further to the trainee's predicament, the instructors decide to add lightning and rain. Now the trainee must land the plane in a full-blown thunderstorm. With the pitching ship barely visible and the winds lashing the plane, a poor weather landing is a nightmare for naval aviators. In this situation, the trainee can take comfort in the fact that he is in a simulator rather than attempting this landing on a real ship.